Howdy folks, welcome back to Tabletop Gaming. We're back with some more Dungeons & Dragons. The last time we left off, we found some pretty big Dagata stones.
What stones?
It's a stupid Canadian show. It's basically,
It's old.
these runes are like on dice, and they cast them to make different types of spells in this series.
Oh, okay. Weird Canadian things.
Mm-hmm.
It is an old show.
Nerds!
It was a good show.
Fuck up.
Canadian nerds!
It was a very good show.
Reboot is a. It was Dagata something.
Dagata
Was the actual-
Defenders.
And that is the first tangent of the day. Good job.
Eh.
Sorry.
Last time, I believe, after recuperating a bit from
Freezing our asses
your...
off multiple times.
Yeah, getting your ass handed to you. Zoho spotted the glowing. Went to investigate. In the morning, you guys were woken up. You were fully rested. He had been up all night. And you went to inspect these stones yourselves. At which point, you gathered some data and whatnot. And various members of the party decided to touch them. Which ended up with you becoming attached to them. Not willingly. But it wasn't too hard to break free. And this is where, effectively the similar thing happens with Real. Because Real touched the stones. And there was having to
Got frozen as
break
well.
her free. Yep, same thing happens to everybody. Stones get stuck. Don't lick the cold pipe.
What happens when somebody gets frozen to something? The same thing that happens to everything else.
Don't lick the ski lift pipe. That is a lesson to be learned.
But it's refreshing.
No.
And that is
The fuck?
where we effectively are at this point in time.
So Zyka's about to touch the stone.
No, she did.
And
Oh.
quick capping. Basically the same thing happens to them as happens to everyone else.
Except that Kaite unfreezes.
Kaite doesn't touch the stone.
Right, no, I mean Kaite unfreeze is Ril's hand.
Possibly. We could go with that.
Because that's what Zyka said, giving you the answer of questions.
Yeah. Well, she has firepower so at the moment, so yeah. Burning is helpful.
Hello, bot. Welcome, welcome.
Bye, bot. So, this is where you are. The better part of the morning, I think, has passed at this point.
Considering Zoho
still
has
have-
been snoozing the whole time. Yes.
You have effectively got the majority of a day left to decide what you're going to do further. And this is where I find out no one thought about it again.
What? Planning ahead?
Yep.
Well, considering we still have to find out.
We still have to find a new group, for one. That's what we were going to
Yeah.
do. For two,
And don't-
we were going to see from a distance where it's been going. For a couple.
Yep.
Oh yes, you wanted to track down another group.
And not approach it, just monitor it.
So, sorry. Compulsory coughing fit there. So, you found these stones. They are interesting, but no one currently really knows what to do with them. And you've taken the notes and stuff as you far. But your current priorities are still to get this mammoth. You have diverted yourself back to these stones away from where the original tracks were. What would you prefer to do? Start afresh? Go back to the tracks? Follow them the other way?
Probably tracking them with the tracks.
The other way.
Going back to where the bushes were and then going the actual direction we were going to go.
Yeah,
Probably
sure.
be the best idea.
It's the only clue you have so far.
Creative man.
Best to...
I mean, I considered doing something, but I don't think Zeka would appreciate it, so I'm not gonna do it.
So... Probably need a better color than that.
What?
I need a better color than what I got. So,
We all.
just gonna put some dots for the day. So you spend the next bit of time heading back to the initial sighting of Mammoth Tracks to try and engage a new course. So everybody who is going to try and find the heading of the tracks that aren't leading in the direction of the giant, I will need a survival roll.
Wait, do we need to... So wait, we do need to roll again to find the
Anybody
directions that
who
we...
is attempting to.
Oh, you return to the point and you're able to quickly, with the land being as frozen and hard as it is, not much really changes, so getting the initial tracks again, and you know that from where you've been, the tracks that you followed before went that way. You're now looking for the way that they would have come from. So,
Josh's character found a piece of poo. Doesn't know what to do with it, though.
it's not mammoth poo. Oh wait, I need to do rail, don't I? Here we go. Oh, color set to go to me for some reason. Otto! You're the best one at this point in time. Upon studying the plants that had clearly been the limited vegetation that has clearly been stripped by the group, the mammoths that have been here, you are able to...
I'm seeing a clear line of hoovering in one direction.
Yeah, you're kind of able to piece together that even though there's not necessarily footprints and whatnot, you can see, you can pick up on the signs of like what they've been like eating and on their passage.
Mm-hmm.
You rolled a 21. You... Oh. So... The direction that they seem to have been coming from, that's the direction, that's the way around it is. Seems to be south looking southwestward.
So towards the mountains we came from.
No, That's southeast. East.
Okay.
Mountains to east. West is away from mountains. Which would... Can you roll a history?
Oh no. Hey!
That would put them in roughly towards the. So you remember back when you were on the mountain and looking out over the landscape?
And we had to jump down.
Yeah, before you jump down. and
That's
whatnot,
what I meant.
and
The
you could
mountain
see
that we
a-
came from.
Yeah, so from back then, and you remember the horizon and stuff that you saw?
Yes.
Southwestward. I'm trying to remember where I put this little note. Would actually put you more in the direction of where you saw them originally, like the first indicators of large creatures.
Wait, but they
And-
were further away when we first saw them.
Yes, but based on the combination of information you have, it would mean that the tracks would come. The tracks have led from that grouping.
Oh, okay.
That grouping was a bigger group. So when you were looking out over the horizon, and I said you could see some large creatures over in X direction, it was a group of creatures,
Mm-hmm.
not just 2 or 3.
I think we found a pretty big herd, from what I could tell. And I think it was that group we saw when we first arrived, when we were standing on the mountain looking out.
So specifically, we are.
I didn't drag you back to the.
Here-ish.
Hang on.
I have no
And
exact.
basically, you're saying this direction. You're saying this direction or this direction?
I don't see marks being made.
Yeah,
Oh.
because I just realized you're still on that other map layer to where I am.
Oops.
Okay, we should now be back where we had little
Yep.
jot marks and whatnot.
Okay, so mammoths are up here.
So this is where you first saw the mammoth tracks.
Correct.
Question mark is now actually
We are right now. Well,
oh,
where we
the
were.
session.
The stones, yeah.
They were over around here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Which would mean that tracks auto found heading roughly, well, here's like the giant, and that had come from this direction, which correlates to the direction that you originally saw them from on the mountain, as I said.
Right.
I guess we should continue then and see if we can find them.
Let's keep our distance
What
this
dares-
time.
I let out a hearty chuckle. Aye. And maybe come up with a bit better of a plan. No comment?
Not really.
Sorry, Munchin.
Well, there's also a semi-dead, half-dead monk who could say something right now, but
He's not half dead. He's the most healthy out of all of us.
He's the most
He-
tired out of all of you.
Oh, right, yeah.
No,
Half tired,
That's
but
why I
not
said
half dead.
Semi-dead.
His health was full when we went to bed.
Yes. And that's why he chose to stay up.
I know.
Because everyone else needed the rest.
I mean, at least you got a nap. Well, we took like a good hour and a bit looking at the stones.
That doesn't help with that problem.
Hey, you made a decision. We made an interesting discovery. We'll be coming back here at some point.
Any hoozle. I lead the way.
Okay, so Otto is going to lead. So,
I just
Might as
look
well
at
as I get back at 30 spells slot.
I'd offer to carry you, Zoho, but I don't know if my small stature would be quite suited to do so.
Hmm.
Sorry, my friend. I reach up and pat him on the
fine.
shoulder.
Perfectly fine.
so, what is your travel pace?
Decent, but not crazy fast due to.
I would assume-
The
I would
exhaustion of our
assume-
friend.
I would assume normal.
Well, it comes down to like how much are you looking for detail of tracks versus how much you're kind of just eyeballing it, going, it's this.
We're probably
direction,
going to
this
be
direction.
looking for tracks and doing it carefully because we don't want to accidentally come across them.
Yeah, and another giant.
Okay, so you'll slow your pace a bit because you wanted to make sure you try to follow these
And
limited signs as best as possible
and not get discovered immediately.
in case of giants. Okay,
Mhm.
so pick a role. You can either be the tracker / investigator or scout. Scout being eyes on the skies kind of deal. I'm assuming Otto is going to be like the tracker because he's leading and
Yes.
Okay, then I guess I look forward.
Hopefully I don't roll poorly to prove myself wrong.
Forward and up. So, do I roll perception?
Can't I help with the tracking?
basically, if you want to help with tracking, roll survival. If you want to keep watch in case something comes out of nowhere or whatnot, roll perception.
Look roll. Normal roll.
I rolled a nat 20.
Nice job.
Critical success.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are we all rolling perception then?
No.
Well, if you want to help keep the tracks, survival. If you want to keep an eye out for giants or other things that you might run into, perception.
Okay. I'm gonna try survival again. Hopefully I don't flub. This will be amusing in all of 2 seconds when I flub again. Oh, I take that back.
Okay, so as you travel between the two of you, keeping an eye out for like areas of possible mammoth,
Mm-hmm.
you're not entirely sure whether you're dead on track. However, you are able to find signs every now and again of passage of large creatures, whether that be areas of looser ground that seem to be disturbed, or another area of limited plant life that seems to be stripped, giving you hope that you are heading at least along the tracks that the giant had come from. For those who are keeping an eye out, over the what you guys are noticing is during your first hour of travel, that the weather seems to be changing.
No.
As you kind of like keeping an eye out, you see the loose frost and anything that is possibly just loose scattered on the floor from, as I stated, the plants and stuff that are being stripped or whatever are starting. You see them kind of like slowly tumbling along the ground, and notice the winds picking up.
Oh no.
It is Zoho who notices further on, so about 2 hours in the journey. It doesn't seem to be. It's like it seems to be holding in this awkward position of just like the wind and the weather is itself at the moment. But Zoho is the first to notice that ahead of your path, something is not quite right.
What do I notice?
It looks like ahead of you, the ground just disappears as you see this, like, the loose frost layer blowing off just kind of like disappears out of nowhere as if it's just dropped down.
So it's not that it it drops down like as if a plateau. It suddenly does so.
Yes. There's a sudden change in the terrain ahead of you.
What does that mean?
The terrain is moving actively.
No, it means, do you want to investigate? It's ahead of you.
Fine.
Okay.
Is anyone going to help, or am I gonna normal roll?
Do you tell us?
No, you don't need to roll. You just need to. It's like, are you going to basically, are you going to break from the group slightly to check what this slight anomaly is?
No, great.
Yeah.
Okay. So, while
Just-
the others are focusing,
Just in case.
while the others focus on the tracking and keeping an eye out, you head off away from the group slightly, still within eyes, to see what's going on in the horizon. And as you get closer, you come to a sudden drop, and you seem to be on the edge of a canyon.
Okay.
And as the wind blows any small, like I'm finding it hard to describe. You know when it's like really icy and you've got that like just frost layer, like it's not actually stuck to the ground. It's just like
Yes.
trickling along.
You got the fine powder.
It's
that
that
blows
really
along.
fine stuff that like is properly frozen. It's just kind of like rippling off over the
Snow
edge
wisps.
into this canyon.
Snow wisps.
Yeah, I know. Continue.
And this canyon seems to be running roughly parallel to where the group are traveling. So you're like gonna be alongside it, like a line. the group's traveling that way. The canyon seems to be alongside like that.
And I'm assuming
Ah.
we ignored the pass without trace because I'm focusing on tracking and didn't notice him move on, did I?
No, he's not breaking from the group that far. It's just
Okay, then
you're
that
in
makes
the
sense.
eyesight of each other. It's just sort of like this is worth investigating a change in terrain.
Okay, then I guess I didn't pass without trace. I thought, I didn't understand what was going on. Sorry.
Can I look down into the canyon?
You want to look?
Mm,
Invest- Can you roll another perception then, as you?
Right.
Is this a fae?
I don't see anything.
From where you are along this canyon at the moment, the bottom of the canyon seems much more sheltered. Once, what did you call it? Snow what?
Snow wisps.
Wisps.
Like the snow wisps tumbling over seem to be just disappearing to the bottom, and it looks very still in comparison at the base. I will do this, however. Where are you?
So I don't see anything. Okay.
Give you a general idea, though.
I mean, I could help you, but I'm kind of focused on something else right now.
That's fine.
Now she should see
What's
the
it for?
screen.
Yeah, it's fine.
What?
I do it.
Mouse should be on a different screen right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see
know
it.
what's going on.
So this is basically part of the canyon that you can see. Let me just grab a reference. Oh yeah, this map is way bigger than I thought. Oh, I don't have to. It would be on this side effectively. So you should basically, from your position, you would be able to like see down that way. And you should be able, like, from where you actually are, like these
Nothing
passage
out of the ordinary I can see.
Not from
Like,
where
for
you're
example-
standing, but so where you're standing, you can like see down this way, up through this way. You can't really see what's.
Okay. What I'm
that
asking
area.
is there a chance a mammoth may have fallen into the canyon? Do I see it? Or any traces of a mammoth? That's what I'm asking. Not asking how far I can see down, I'm
you're
asking
looking-
if I see anything out of the ordinary.
Are you asking for specifics?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's actually.
Mm.
What you can see is as it leads. Sorry, I need to do that. As it goes that way, you can see. You can see that it actually starts to ramp up slightly.
Okay.
into the distance, so that where it may actually come level with ground where you are.
Uh-huh.
And similar kind of thing that way. So it kind of like it basically is doing this kind of thing height-wise, long and gradual.
Right.
It does give you a idea though. To like, this would you feel like this could become a choke point of sorts if you were able to get something down here.
Ooh.
Choke point. The lay of the land. Biggest problem we had the last time was because we were fighting in an open space. They were able to maneuver around us. But if we were to restrict that movement, yes. He takes out his journal and jots and does a quick sketch of the canyon layout.
Do I notice at all what Zoho's doing by this point, or have I seen anything?
You see him squatting a short ways away, jotting down something in his journal.
I come up behind Zoho and ask him what he's looking at.
I hear him, and he just holds his arm out. I would very much watch where you're stepping, Thorn. And he just points down.
I simply look down, and then I step casually over to the edge and just squat down as I look down into the canyon.
One wrong step and you would have been sent tumbling down, probably breaking a few bones. He says this as he's jotting more stuff down.
I chuckle. I'm a dwarf. This kind of thing is
Yes, but you're not a monk.
true, but this is my bread and butter. The bones
But
of
in
the
any
land.
case, do you see the layout of the canyon floor?
Mm-hmm.
An interesting plate is to lure something, don't you think? Preferably something that's too large to maneuver through this place safely. Just a thought.
We would have to trap it in one of the areas over there, but I dare say that shouldn't be too hard. It'd be best to get down there and make sure that everything is solid, though.
From where we are, do we see that solid, Kai?
Are you referring to the higher up points or the flooring?
The floor. Everything is
Definitely
covered
a
in
floor.
ice.
It's definitely it looks solid from where you are.
I stroke my beard. Maybe it might work. I look back at the tracks and then I look at the canyon. First, we'll have to figure out where that end of the canyon comes out to see if we can get a mammoth down there in the first place.
I'll be right back.
Meanwhile, the rest of the group is still heading along the.
He finishes jotting stuff down and puts away the notebook. Let's regroup with the others. We shouldn't stray too far in this cold climate.
Shrug. I start huffing start jogging after Otto, Cayenne, Rill, and Kayate.
Casual jog. His legs are long.
I just raise an eyebrow as I'm jogging along and look at Solo.
He has his arm folded with the sleeves covering his arms as he's just jogging. With a straight
Thorin-
face.
Thorin contemplates tripping Zoho because of him showing off.
He's not
That's
showing
easy.
off. That's how he normally jogs.
Shrug. It's Thorin. He is a dwarf, you know. He doesn't have that speed. But Thorin does nothing. For the moment.
So, with a bit of a jog, heading back to the group who are still kind of a little oblivious to the fact that they're near a canyon,
Cliff.
trying to find signs of activity to follow.
I'm back.
I talked to Zoho for a sec. Do you remember that Sabakaze and Thordrak said that one of their companions was in a precarious situation, yes? Out here. You don't suppose... I look back at the canyon and then I look at Zoho. Mouse.
What? What was the question? I didn't catch.
I said Sabakaze and Thordrak said one of their companions was in a precarious situation out this way. You don't suppose...
What, that they're down the canyon? I honestly don't know. And even if Sabaka knew, what makes you think she would tell me?
Shrug. I hold up the hammer and point at it.
You can ask Thordrak. I'm not sure he would be very helpful.
Another shrug.
Teacher.
Eh,
I think it would need to wake him up, though. I've
I'll wait
noticed
to
he
do
has
that.
he has a penchant for sleeping at inopportune times.
I mean, what do you expect? He's stuck as a gemstone in a hammer. What else are you going to do? At least in the case of Sabakaze, she can still go wherever she pleases.
0 or 100, nothing in between.
Yep. That's Thordrak for you. I'm realizing that real quick.
You could almost say that Sabakaze is a free spirit, and Thordrak is set in stone in
drunk.
his ways.
Oh,
He's the drunk.
Aiden
just
would be proud
once.
of you for that one.
Right. So, would you like to relay this information to the group when you
Yes.
do a short jog?
Yeah.
Okay. So, they relay it, like, takes them a bit of a jog to, well, or in a bit of
Oh, thanks for reminding me I'm a short-ass dwarf.
bit of a jog. No, it's more a case of Zoho may be tired, but he still has stupid move speed.
Wait, you guys going down into the hole?
No, they didn't go down to the hall.
Oh, moving back to the group. Okay.
They're moving back to the group, which at this point would be a bit of a short jog.
Yeah.
To keep up, well, to catch back up, and relay you the fact that just over there, there's the canyon, and Zoho relays the whole like idea of like if we could get something down there, we might be able to
It's a booby trap.
set something up. Just gotta find something first.
Mm-hmm.
So, what would it be? Continue tracking? Investigate the canyon more?
How about continue tracking, because we found a place to trap them, but we haven't found them yet.
Okay. So you continue traveling along your semi-set path, and it starts to, for the effective time being, the path seems to be running parallel, roughly parallel with the canyon. It's not a perfectly straight line, but if it was, and you travel effectively for at least another half hour before, like, the canyon's, like, the end of the canyon is within sight, I guess. Like, you're at the far end, kind of thing. And you continue moving, with the hopes of finding something before the end of the day. However, what is becoming more apparent as time does pass, this wind is starting to pick up more and more. And as it does, the temperature is starting to drop quite significantly.
Otto does his weather thing.
How did we describe it last time?
It is whatever you
It's just a
describe in
little-
the next 24-hour period.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of how I describe it. So, you kind of, something happens.
A big snow
happened?
blizzard ended up being a giant explosion of snowflakes.
That's what the blizzard was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It doesn't explode. So, fucking hell. As you start to get a bad feeling in the heebie-jeebies, you decide to do your weather forecast for the foreseeable future.
Mm-hmm.
And as you do, some like snow flakes, random bits of stuff loose on the surface kind of like gather up into your hands and don't necessarily explode, but more kind of like whip away off with the wind.
Okay. Looks like we have snow with a heavy chance of heavy winds. We should probably hunker down for now. It'll probably be getting very cold soon.
Honestly, Otto, I wish we didn't spend so much time out here hunting mammoths.
You say
Need to
that like
keep
it's
track
my
of-
fault.
I'm not saying it is your fault. But the longer we're out here, the more rations we expend.
Well, what would you have
I won't-
have us do?
You're the expert when it comes to nature.
I'm not familiar with the snowscape. I'm familiar with mountains. I'm familiar with forests. I'm familiar with waterways and all the like. I've known snowfall, but I have never been to a place that is practically a desert but made of snow.
Would have been nice if the Goliath sent a guide with us, but no.
That's the point.
And
We have
our
to
only-
do this on our own.
Especially with Miss Lumi knocked out cold. We're inexperienced.
Cayenne. It's okay. This entire bag is full of rations. Nothing but rations.
Meanwhile, Otto's just going there in the corner. Cheese, Gromit!
And honestly, I have nothing.
Well, we can share.
Right? I grew up in a monastery, very much sheltered from the world.
Well, think of this as training.
Training in a frozen tundra, where we might lose fingers or toes.
I'd imagine you worked in a cold environment before. It's all about
Not this
maintaining
cold.
and controlling your body heat, isn't it?
He says this.
He
as his
slowly
teeth
looks over at Otto.
slightly chattering.
You're thinking of the monks who follow the way of the four elements. That is not what I trained.
All you see, his eyes just suddenly go beady. Oh, sorry.
It's fine. Let's just... I don't know. If we hunker down, we may lose the tracks.
We might lose the tracks with the wind and the snow anyways.
Okay, I'm gonna have to ask the DM, what are the risks of continuing on versus hunkering down?
Alright. Continuing on means you would be trying to continue a journey in the full brunt of gale force winds with effectively no cover. Possible frostbite, deadly cold, possible.
And there's no guarantee that we'll be able to follow the tracks.
It's bad. None of
In
you
other
are
words,
designed
guaranteed
to-
death.
None of you are designed to traverse this environment yourselves.
Sure.
That's worst case. That is worst case scenario. If you do really good, you can pull through it. Your best bet would be to hunker down, preferably somewhere not in the direct wind.
You want us to go down to the canyon.
That is an option. You are not far from the entrance to the canyon.
You want us to go into the canyon.
Oh no, he wants us to willingly go into the booby trap.
I did say to Zoho, it's all like as it all falls into the canyon, it seems to just settle down, and it's a bit more shallow down there.
Terp.
What? I'm having fun with this.
Yeah, I know.
I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah, if you were reenacting this in real life, you wouldn't be.
No, obviously not.
Alright, and everyone, follow me. And he just walks over to the edge of the canyon and just takes a step off and drops.
You don't have to drop into the canyon. You're at the end
Slide
where it
in.
slopes down. As in, you can
Everyone
walk
down
down
in
to
here.
the base of the canyon.
Oh, it's not steep enough to where you just slide down with your feet.
No. Actually, wait. I should probably go to your page and do a general.
Because I'm imagining this like a crater.
No, it's not created. So, where's my line tool gone? You still looking at your icony? What's it?
Icony, what's it?
Yeah, you're still looking at your icons on that map.
Yes.
Okay, so if I so basically, when what you've done over the past however long, you guys didn't realize this. Soho spotted it. You've been almost perfectly parallel with the canyon. It's not perfectly square, but the canyon itself just sort of like slowly from one end does this, goes along, and then slowly goes here, and
Okay.
then you're kind of like around this cluster of, assuming you can see this
Mm-hmm.
here, so you could effectively follow it down into the canyon.
Alright, well, if we hunker down, let's make sure we know which direction we were following the tracks from. That way we can go back to them and see if we can, retrace our steps. And follow them again if they're visible again.
Hmm.
So you guys going into the canyon then?
Yeah, I guess.
Alright.
Yeah. Go
So
into the
you
canyon.
kind of, there's a little bit of doubling back in the sense of you have to go back on yourself a short way to get to the like where it starts heading down, and as the wind lashes across you, as you head down, it's a really slow, gradual gradient, effectively at first. Not much noticeable difference. But it's quite, it feels like going downhill, so it's not too bad, even with the wind. But as you spend 10 minutes pass, 15 minutes pass, that's when you start to notice, like, there's a difference in that the wind isn't just slapping you in the face anymore. It's there, it's breezy, but as you continue following this slow, gradual gradient down over time, you're effectively out of the most part of the wind, and you find yourself near the base of the lower point of the canyon, so to speak. I'm not sure what grade this would be. It's sort of like, here's a good 20 minutes of walking in this one general direction, and you've probably gone down about 60 or so feet. Sorry.
Mhm.
I'll take first watch.
Yeah, Zoho's still too tired.
Are you doing this to pretty much the moment you get out of wind?
Yeah.
That's part of the wind. Okay. And how settled are you getting?
What?
Like, are we talking full camp, respite?
Until the weather clears up.
Until the weather clears.
Unknown.
Yeah,
Unknown. Oh.
I do another. I want to say I want to do another weather thing to see if there is any, like, in the next couple of hours after the one I did, but I don't know if I could control that well.
It's basically anything within 24 hours.
Yeah,
so
so I can't specify.
the thing is, like, if a storm's gonna hit in the next 24 hours, you know it's gonna hit in the 24 hours, but you wouldn't know whether that's in 20 hours or 10 minutes. It kind of deal. You could be sitting in camping in a hut or something while a storm's going on, and you might cast it and go, oh, it's bright sunny skies. Okay, cool, the storm's going to end within the next 24 hours. But again, is that in 10 minutes? A couple of hours?
Yeah.
It's like the best way I think of it is sort of like it tells you like the extremist event in the next 24 hours. Can't tell you how long though.
Well, I guess we're just going to chill and wait for the weather to become more favorable.
Yep.
Okay.
I would suggest going further into the canyon at this point, as the entrance might not be the best place to be during a storm.
You're at kind of, well, it is the entrance and it isn't. It's the, I'd say it's like the entrance to the depths kind of thing, but not necessarily the entrance because you can't willy-nilly just climb out any direction anymore.
Out of curiosity, are folks on a different map than me and Zoho?
At the moment, yes.
Uh-huh.
Are you suggesting that you want to like investigate the canyon a bit? Is that why you're getting that while you're down here?
No,
Or are you just,
I'm just
like it's
I'm
probably
just wondering what
better to go
everyone's
further in.
seeing.
No, we were just seeing, basically the path, what we had for options, but we haven't seen the canyon yet.
I would suggest going a little further in. Investigating the canyon can wait till after the storm.
So Farin's like, we should go deeper.
Otto's like, hunkering down is probably a good idea. But
Well,
it's
then-
entirely group decision.
We should find either we go a little further in to see if there's somewhere like a rocky outcropping or something, or a small cave we could use, or we search the area around here rather than staying out where we're exposed.
Oh yeah, you're still technically exposed in the sense of you're deep, but it's wide, so the wind's not getting to you, like down here. But where your current position is, there's not much to work with.
Okay, so going deeper down would give us more shelter and something to actually work with.
Possibly.
What say the group?
Investigate the canyon? Yeah, sure.
Well, that's 2 votes, but we still need to know what the other 2 say.
Hold position.
Fine, but I'm not casting dark vision on everyone.
So exploration it is.
Why did I get outvoted?
Yes.
Okay.
Didn't
They
you just
said-
say explanation?
No, he said sit still.
Alright.
Me and Mouse have said exploration. Faya said fine, but I'm not casting dark vision.
What, Zoho, were you set down or exploration?
What?
Is Zoho for exploring or just setting down?
Setting down because he needs to rest.
That would
Okay.
make it 50-50, which would make Vil the damn decider.
Real is random. That's the problem.
Yeah. Even's gonna be settled down, odd's gonna be go further.
Oh no.
Roll to myself because it's just a random dice. It is odd.
Exploration. Ha.
So the exploration is the vote. So seizing
Sorry.
the opportunity to get a different viewpoint from where you're down in the canyon. You start following it along, and there's varying levels of height. Like as you go far, you can hear the wind howling above, but not feel it. And you've noticed that there's different areas of different levels up on the sides. It kind of gets a bit tighter, widens out a bit. I'm just going to pull everyone onto this map because it saves me trying to. It's just a general layout thing. So everyone should be switching now. I'll start dragging tokens.
Okay, so it's not a gradual slope, it's a plateau down.
To get from the side, yeah. To get in there from your position where you were, it the ends of it kind of gradually go up to meet the other surface.
So we would.
It's like someone scooped out the butter.
We would be down here somewhere.
Yeah, you'll basically be down on the bottom floor somewhere.
So right about that.
And as I said, it's all there's areas that get a bit narrow, there's areas that go to higher ground, lower ground, yada yada yada, etc etc. And you kind of start plotting out the general layout in your heads and things. And while the wind's howling above you, and the wind continues to howl until the sun starts to set.
No,
Early in the
I would
evening.
suggest finding a cave or something.
The most obvious fact is this is very sheltered from the wind. There's so much going on down here. Even when the wind does get down here, there's some kind of windbreak. Almost effective, immediately effective. He gets to it. So for instance, where you're standing, this is about 20, 25 feet. If you head down here, this kind of loops around, goes back up to that level. This is another 30 feet. Straight up. So, with it getting dark, if you're going to do a whole camp thing, I guess we just use this map at this point.
Yeah.
I'll take first watch.
Well, first we need to pick where we're camping.
Okay, well, I'll take first watch when we do. Not hard.
Maybe up on the hill up there that we're right there, because then we can.
I'm thinking over here.
I was thinking here, so that we can still see if anything comes up the canyon.
Well, I was thinking if we have a wall to our backs on all four sides, nobody can get the jump on us.
I mean, fair, but I guess. Opinions, anybody?
is currently going for the classic three-sided
Back to the wall.
wallage. You're going with, I suppose you mean a bit further around here if you're talking about seeing down the canyon,
Yeah.
that direction. Zoho is similar kind of area with this little crevice, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Where did that go? Oh shit!
Oh no.
SpaghettiOs.
We went out a window. I'm assuming we're currently just waiting to see what Faye says.
Yeah,
No, we're just-
I think that message may mean they're heading back to computer.
Yeah, we're just specifying parking our asses right now.
Mm.
Preference of location. The good news is you have some Tinder. The bad news is you don't have any fireworks.
It's
Hey,
fine. If we're
this-
covered on 3 sides, the wind shouldn't affect us that much.
And I repeat again, down here the wind isn't really getting to you.
I mean, the reality, of course, is this is the camping rough, man. Camping rough, you usually don't have a fire.
Mm.
Clearly, I go camping more than other people.
Hey! You shut your mouth. That was an OIT.
Okay, when was the last time you went camping?
Not that long ago. I mean, sorry, a while ago. But I still know my way around campgrounds. The only reason why I haven't gone camping in a while is because A, I don't have a vehicle. B, I don't have a game plan. And C, nobody invites me. So I can't do it on my own.
Also, not the time to have that conversation.
I know. Well, we're kind of killing time for Faye anyways. There we go.
And he's alive.
So, Faye, what's your preference?
What's your zombie plan? I mean, what?
Yeah, like Ryan in here gives us
So
ample
anywhere in
room
there.
of movement. Also, Kai, do I find any dragon cult corpse is just buried in the snow?
Dragon cult? Like what?
Remember you first?
Isn't that a you thing?
Yes. However, this is the snow version of that one map.
No, it's not. There's no dragon cultists here.
Corpses. He said corpses.
No, he's a
No, I just
cultist.
say cultists.
Oh.
So Cayenne's just being awkward, and it's like in the middle of everybody.
Just in this area.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think you got
fine, I
outvoted.
guess.
I think you got outvoted, Dwarf Man.
I think
Fine.
I'm probably gonna go with the let me tuck into the corner as much as possible to keep myself warm scenario. Of, this is a lapdog.
I mean, Kaite is technically bigger than her at this point.
And
No. Yes. No. Depends on whether.
it's Irish Wolfhound
They're the same
size.
size category in this, so it's like
It's Irish Wolfhound size. It's big, but it's not like
and they can be lapdogs if they want to.
yeah.
And you have no
Oh.
choice to let them to be the lapdog.
Even if they're crushing your ass.
Right. So we're making do as best as possible in the sense of making sure your back's covered. So your guy's vision is effectively upwards this way and down here. Okie dokie. I'm going to guess that Cayenne wants to climb up there for some reason.
Yes.
Okay, you weird spider.
I didn't crawl on my hands and feet. I just walked up the side of the wall.
Still makes you a weird spider.
No, it doesn't.
Either that or you're some strange lizard.
Don't worry, I could stick you in. I could make you spontaneously fall into the Underdark if I want.
Please no.
He falls into the back rooms.
So,
Don't do that to us, Terp.
so
I'd rather the mind flares.
as the daylight disappears, and the winds, howling winds, whipping across the top of the canyon, are pretty much drowning out a lot of the other noise.
Damn it, brain. The wind whipping across the tops of the hills.
I'm sorry, the hills have
dark-
eyes much.
Darkness comes in. Otto does not have dark vision.
Game. Set. Match.
What is that from again?
Hercules. I don't need it. Well, I
What?
I could use it.
This is mine.
I'm just gonna use my flame
Me.
flames. I'm pretending my thumb is a lighter, and I'm like,
Oh yeah, you have your conjure flame swing, so you effectively have, is it 40?
20 minutes, but I can just relight it.
No, it's a cantrip, so not minutes. I'm trying to remember the
Feet.
area it covers for.
Oh,
Giving off light. I think it's 20. I want to say.
Actually, do
I have
not
60
remember.
foot dark vision.
Bright light in a 10-foot radius, and dim light in, for an additional 10 feet.
Yeah, so 20 foot around you.
Yeah.
You can see effectively. You've got your opening covered. That's good.
I drag Zoe over to where Otto is. Come on, let's set the tents up over here then. At least you'll have some light.
You're gonna set the tents up. Okay.
I'm gonna set them up in the one corner around. Oh, that's a tent.
It will be a tent.
No, it's a horse. It's a horse.
That's a tent.
Looks like a pillow.
Me.
When zoomed out like this, it looks like a pillow.
Yeah.
Didn't want to do. Okay, whatever. There.
Oh god, I can't move my token if it's on top of my token.
You can move the tent though.
That's why
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
saying the tent to the back.
Moving.
Let's stick this tent over here.
Oh, whereas Azrael is, that's a good idea.
Yeah, sure, why not? So, I guess at this point we decide who's gonna stay awake for this evening.
Oh, I called dibs on first watch, so.
I'm gonna do last watch. I look at Zoho and then I look at Azrael. I think you need to do a watch tonight, Azrael. Our monk needs a good night's sleep tonight.
I do second.
The monk's already O-code.
Yes.
Monk can sleep!
Hey, don't punch him out. That's rude.
Okay, then Real does first watch. Real's not good at Real hates mornings.
Alright.
I'm last watch.
I'll take
anyway,
second
so.
watch then.
Wow. Okay.
I just look at Zoho. Off with you to your tent, mister. You get to sleep the night tonight.
So,
Zaho just moves heads into his tent and goes, And then later they hear.
Okay, early night.
Where?
Early night.
Well, he
so,
hasn't eaten food yet.
So, you can do it in the morning.
Yeah, we do morning stuff.
We came to conclusion we do it in the morning.
Yeah.
Upon successfully completing a long rest, you get up, you have breakfast. That way you can, you're good to go.
Or just getting through the night to begin with.
Yeah. As long as you've had it within the day, at some point during the day, it's fine. It's just keep
We
track
picked
of
the
it.
morning because we're doing all resets at the same time, so...
Yeah, everything just resets at the same time then.
Yeah.
Technically my fault.
So,
Fine.
Will, I'm guessing Otto is second now then.
Yep.
Yep.
And then what was the other two? Who was last?
Me.
So Foreign is last.
So Cayenne is after Otto.
Okay.
A decision I might regret.
I'm gonna make this quick because Zyger's not here. Nothing happens during Will's watch that she knows of, other than when it's the end of the watch. Well, you guys need to place yourself in whichever tent you're going in.
I'm probably gonna share Zoho's tent, so I'm in the tent already sleeping.
Yeah, put your token in the tent.
Damn it.
If you're sleeping in the tent, your tokens need to be on the tent spaces.
Mouse,
Hmm.
he's talking to you. I'm sharing a tent with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you're gonna move your token
Sorry.
to the tent.
Eh.
Share a tent. Congratulations. Kyan, where are you going?
If I turn small, would I be able to fit in this hole?
If you turn small, yes, but you would also get probably eaten by not sure you're that good of friends yet.
Mmm, a nugget. Nom 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 nom.
So, okay. Second important question. Kyan, are you sleeping?
No.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
Doesn't matter whether they sleep or not. It just means that
Yeah, yeah, it doesn't matter if I sleep.
eventually they fall asleep and then it's a guaranteed hit.
Yeah, yeah, it's a case of what the fuck happens when I sleep.
Yeah, the roll just gets harder and harder the more he doesn't, I believe.
No, it's not even that. It's just to randomize it. The DC starts low from when it last happened, and then it goes up and up and up.
That's what I meant. I
So
meant the more
eventually
he
it
doesn't
will just-
sleep, the
Eventually, it will just hit a point where it's impossible to pass the roll.
yeah.
So
And
basically,
also-
eventually he won't be allowed, or she won't be allowed to sleep, and
No.
she will have to explode.
I don't
yeah,
know.
but then really bad things happen when things cast like sleep spells and stuff on you.
Oh no.
Can you imagine that? Like, Cayenne stayed awake for like almost an entire year because they were scared to go to sleep and what could possibly happen, and then some fucking
Sleep!
cast a sleep spell.
All
on
you
them
see is a
because they're planning
friggin'
on robbing
nuke.
you or something.
All you see is a nuke go off.
Yeah, just the fuckboy gets close, cast. Oh, you've made a mistake.
It's just a mushroom cloud of destruction.
So,
We're gonna be standing right there when that happens. You know that, right?
Yeah.
so, Otto, you're basically woken up by having yourself slowly dragged out of a tent, and you feel yourself as your feet start getting cold.
Okay. You
'cause
could have
I
just
assume
said
that's the thing Rill
something.
might do. And then Rill basically explains it's all like it's your turn, and she's gonna go sleep now. It's too cold.
And
Done.
he rubs his eyes, lights his imaginary lighter, walks outside.
Okay, feel free to
just-
leave your tent.
Well, I
And
thought I
roll
got
your
dragged
perception.
out.
Well, once you move yourself, unless you plan on just lying in the
No.
entrance of your tent.
No.
Okay. So, it is cold, but you have your cold weather gear and stuff. And you're sheltered from the wind. So I just need your perception right now.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh, that's a good perception.
My plus is 6, by the way, guys. So that's normally what should happen when I roll.
Irrelevant.
I know.
That's the mechanic, not its character.
Okay, fair enough. Normally I roll poorly.
Alright, so. The howling continues.
Stupid howling commandos. I mean, what?
It's dark. You can see 20 odd feet in either direction. Something makes your ears twitch.
Can I tell what direction?
Not quite. You can't quite tell what direction at first, due to the wind still not letting up. And
I look around.
there's a low, every now and again, a low thud.
To this, Otto starts putting his ear to the ground.
When you do catch it over the howling wind, there's another one every now and again. It sounds like it's getting closer.
Okay.
You gonna put your fire out?
Yeah, I'm gonna put my fire out, and also, if I remember correctly, Cayenne's still up, yeah?
Yes.
I motion to Cayenne to... Hey, I think I hear something. Do you hear that? It sounds like a dull thud every... sounds like a dull thud every now and then. I'm... Kinda makes me think that there are big creatures on their way into this location.
I wanted to ask Kai, did Zoho get benefits of long rest?
Not yet.
No? Okay.
Haven't slept long enough.
I thought I did.
It's only 2 watches so far.
Hmm.
Well, I was going. Well, I am assuming I'm supposed to roll perception. I'm just now waiting for God to stop having a coughing fit.
I forgot to unmute. It's 60 foot dark vision, right?
Yes.
Okay, and that's a perception roll. I'm going to assume to complement it with hearing and things.
Yes. Do I get advantage if he's pointing it out?
Yes, you know what you're listening out for. You can have advantage.
Woo! Double roll, normal roll.
You yourself
Boy.
don't hear a thud. You hear what sounds like a crack and then some tumbling rocks echo through the canyon from your position. It would be that way.
Which way?
Have I got the? I'm hoping I got my roller turned on.
I didn't get the flicker either.
Roller line. Oh, I'm still on the wrong layer. That's
There
right.
you go.
There we go.
I
So,
use I use prestidigitation into. Actually, no, I can see him. I just auto mentally connect and say, point out the direction of tumbling rocks in this direction.
Otto makes his way up to this vantage point and looks in that direction.
So you're gonna climb up like 20 feet?
Yeah, it looks like 2 layers, yeah?
That's like another 20 odd feet.
Oh,
up.
is it like super
It
tall?
would require an actual climb.
Oh, okay, alright.
I'm
That's
special.
what I'm getting at.
Oh,
jeez.
right, I forgot. They're just spider walking up, aren't they? I can't exactly see
So
that.
are you sleeping at this point?
No, I'm.
Everyone else is sleeping.
Yeah, it's still my my watch. Okay, I'll move to the front of this and look that way.
You've already... No, don't pick up the token. I just want to put the ruler down. You don't see anything coming through this gap with the limited light you have. And...
I keep forgetting about my
Just
limited
kind of-
range.
I just realized, yeah, I just realized I could just fucking do this bullshit.
Yeah.
That is your current light limitation. There's nothing in nothing seems to have changed from this perspective of light.
In my mind, I basically tell him I can't see anything.
Neither do I. I'm just telling you where I heard shit.
You're gonna try and listen out some more.
Yes. I'm keeping my ear to the ground.
As you go back to trying to listen for this third sound, you were able to you kind of hear it every now and again. It now sounds like it's going further away.
Hmm. Okay.
Oh, and for Turp's reference, it would be travel of direction, getting closer from that way, going further away. That would be the direction of travel.
So
of sound.
coming from one direction, leaving in another.
Yeah, it's like it. So
It's like it did a pass by.
yeah.
Hmm.
So either A, we just missed something that just walked by this direction, or B, it was at the top of the cavern.
I don't think it was in the canyon. I think it was outside the canyon, but they walked past the lip of it.
Neat.
That's what I explained as in
Yeah,
character.
that's probably a good assumption.
I go back to watching and say that should be fine. They left the area as
Yeah.
far as I know.
Okay.
And I continue my watch.
You don't know if there's anything new for the rest of your watch.
Okay. And I get Cayenne to relieve me.
Neat. I go back up.
Okay, and anything specific from you for your watch now?
I'm keeping an eye going both directions of what I can see, just to make sure nothing
So Cayenne proceeds to do NPC watching,
But no perception roll.
whereby they're over that way. NPC, 1 minute's passed, I need to turn around. Over that way.
I'm keeping
This is
my
where you start imagining the Baldur's Gate holding shift key button so you know what the fuck's going on with the enemies.
I just keep my ears open, and while keeping for like down here, and just keep my eyes. That's me picking me up. I just. Ow.
Contagious cough, apparently.
I
Apparently
just.
you're trying to murder each other.
Right, so we came from this direction, right?
No,
You
other
would have
direction.
come from. I need to learn a shortcut for some of these, if there is any. You came from that way, so you would have come in from the top left.
Okay, well, I would definitely keep.
And you did
And
travel a fair bit because you effectively were exploring the canyon until the light started setting.
Okay, well, I would keep an eye out for that direction, but if I hear something coming up from behind, I will whip my head around.
Is this 7 the roll, or was that the previous swing?
That was the getting advantage of being told, hey, there's a
That was
thumping.
the previous swing. So I'd like one for your actual watch while you're doing this focus.
Oh, thank you, Boulder's Gate.
Ha.
33.
21.
Friendship with Bixby's dice ended. Boulder's Gate 3 dice is now best friend.
So, your watch, for the most part, is annoyingly long and stressful due to the fact that you're now on like, shit, there was something, but we don't know what it was. And you kind of like hyper focus on trying to like
Hear anything or see anything that's not.
make sure nothing gets to jump on you, and you kind of go into a bit of a hyper fixation on, okay, what was that sound over there? Or was that every little thing kind of makes you go, what's that? No, that was just that was a pebble or something falling. That could have been anything. Getting annoyed by the howling of the wind. There's a brief lull in it for a short time where it tricks you into that full sense of, oh, it's finally ended, and then it picks back up again, and you're like,
I hear everything, I smell everything, I see everything in a 60-foot speaker.
but for the most part, that is it.
Okay.
Which would lead you into Foreign Time.
Thorin, I am the last man standing.
Sure you are.
My trusty turret says so.
Well, Cayenne wakes you up, tells you about how Otto heard noises at the top of the canyon, but it hasn't come down this direction, so shrug.
Suppose it could be the giant just coming back after delivering the 2 mammoths. Gears are turning.
Shrug. Anyways, your turn. Bye.
Okay. Well, I set myself up right here. I can see up the canyon. Actually, I'll do here. Where is the tool that lets me know how far I can go? It would be circle. Oh god. How do I establish the dimensions on stuff?
You mean the circles and stuff we were doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the new roller tool. You click the roller, and then there's an option to change it to like circle and things.
Yeah, but does
Then
he
you just bring it
have the
out.
UI set to that right now? That's the point.
No, I do not.
Alright, you go into your options menu, and there is an option to change it to the new tools.
Oh, that's macros. That's not what I want. Options, graphics, audio, tips, dice options. Damn it. I am so lost. I'm assuming it's the gear you're talking about, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
No, top, isn't it the top left?
No, he needs to go into his options menu to enable it.
I mean, the opt-in to the preview, I think, is the little stripy one on the top left for your toolbar.
That's not available for him. Okay, go into your options. Go into... What was it? I forget.
You know what? Let's save it for later. Because I don't want to keep people waiting.
That's it. That's it. No, I got it. I got it. Personalization and display. UI redesign.
Damn it.
Okay.
That should give you the newer tool.
Slider
font.
zoom percent. Oh. Great. Resetting. Yeah. Oh god. Whoa!
This big circle is all blood.
I will skip the tour for now.
Yeah, so when you click the roller tool on the left now, instead you should get a little. It should just give you a box, and then you basically go, I want a circle.
Line, square. Measure origin, center. Oh god. I click center. What the hell?
Yeah, now when you drag it out like a ruler tool, instead you'll get the shape.
Yeah.
So if you're doing like a circle, you do the center point of the
There
circle.
you go.
You can see it pretty far.
Okay, so that's what I wanted to check. Good to know. Alright, so I guess I roll a perception. Do I roll one with advantage because I know what I'm looking for?
No, because there's currently nothing to go on. It was only because it was an active.
Hmm.
Okay.
active event.
Normal.
So just a regular perception.
Please don't flub. I will hate my life if I do.
Okay. So, I'm guessing Kyan didn't go to sleep either.
Hmm.
Eh? God damn it.
Oh, what?
Guessing Kyan didn't actually go back to sleep, they just went to the tent.
Correct.
Okay. So. Lauren. Well, you're only like 10 minutes into your watch, and you hear something off down that direction, out of your vision.
How far out of my vision do you, if I moved?
You don't know.
I
You hear
am
something
going
down
to
there.
creep over here.
Okay.
Do I see anything at this point?
From where you are.
Yes.
Josh?
What? I only have 60
Josh.
foot. Yeah. Yes.
Is my internet dying, or is it just
No.
Josh?
No, Josh is
No.
speaking.
Oh.
You can't hear him.
It's my internet.
Okay. So,
Wow. Faye is having a problem.
so
Yes, Faye. What is up?
I can't hear you, buddy.
Nah.
Anderson, fire a warning shot. Sir, this is an M32 grenade launcher. Ah, potato, potato.
Yeah. I heard that.
That's his entry sound, dude.
which was very delayed.
Mm-hmm.
no face there. You see, just coming into your vision, at first, what seems to be a rather large silhouette.
Oh.
Oh.
Whoa,
And as it gets
whoa, whoa.
closer,
Hmm.
you see a mammoth coming. It's not quite on this map yet, but on the edge.
I hoof my ass back over to the camp now. And immediately grab Cayenne. Cayenne, we have a problem.
Oh, shark's turn. Tell the player what the fuck happened.
There's a mammoth coming up the freaking canyon right now. And I can't tell
Is
if
it
it's
just a
alone.
mammoth?
I don't know. I can only see a silhouette.
Yes. Son of a. Okay.
I immediately wake Zoho up at this point. I do not feel like being screwed. I poke the head. Zoho, get up.
The first thing Thorin sees is the tip of Sabakaze pointed right at him, along with Zoho's eyes. He's staring right at him. This better be important, Thorin.
There's a bloody mammoth coming down the canyon towards us.
Hearing the word mammoth, he immediately retracts Sabakaze, and she's like, "You're sure?"
Yes, I could see it. It's. I
Wake
can
up
only
the
see a
others.
silhouette.
Wake up the others quickly.
Well, you're gonna have to get real because this is gonna be a struggle.
Oh, for goodness sakes. Fine.
I immediately poke my head into the other tent. Otto, wake up!
Bleh.
We have a problem.
Oh, it came back, didn't it?
It's a mammoth.
I knew it! And he jumps out of the tent.
Damn it all! Why did it have to be at night? Ugh.
This guy the inevitable biting.
Now we're fighting mammoths at
Wait for
night!
Sabakaze. Yes. This may be our only chance.
Damn it all! The timing couldn't be worse, though.
I'm feeling well rested, though.
and you see the coming into your vision.
I use fire's line just to slowly get up the wall to see if there's anything behind it.
Let's start slowing down before tokens go.
I was about to make my way to Cayenne.
I
I'm
was
gonna
gonna
have
try and get the
everyone roll
jump on it.
initiative so I can keep control of where tokens are.
Okay, so is Cayenne down here then?
No, Cayenne. I'm treating that as Cayenne's turn of movement.
Alright, fine.
I just want initiative so I can keep track of everybody's movement
You got it.
and who's done what.
Damn it.
Oh wow, I rolled high for a change!
Yay.
Yib. Yeah.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Come on, I swear, if everybody rolls higher than me anyways...
Give me a minute. My sheets roll. My sheets loading. It's loading.
Loading.
All I know is I was expecting a giant. I am pleasantly and disgustingly surprised.
Don't. That mammoth could have a giant following, and it couldn't be alone for all we know.
Oh, I agree.
This is why I'm going
I
up the.
didn't roll high enough. That's fine. Why?
You're in the middle ground, Terp, so be happy.
Meanwhile, Kai trolling us by just putting it right next to you.
Oh no, is he in front of me? No, I am right behind you.
So-
Oh wait, that's everybody. No, other way around. turn. So Cayenne did a move, so that would be your turn. Effectively, your turn. Otto, if you want to move.
Well,
you can move.
do I see anything behind the mammoth?
Oh, shit. Don't kill the turn order, that's the wrong button.
You can go back on the turn order.
Well,
I
this is
hate
about
that I
to get
can't minimize this box, it's driving me nuts.
Hmm.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. From there. So just drag. There's a second mammoth.
Neat.
Oh.
I don't see a giant blue-skinned motherfucker.
Nope.
Let's see here. Where's my thing? Curse is fucking. Damn you all! Why couldn't you be closer? Hey, well, apparently this is still 30 feet. Well, that's about it. It's because I can't really relate to anyone if I use all my movements going from over here to up to on top of this.
Okay. Is it my turn now?
Yeah, you can do a move.
Okay.
It's just so I can keep things in an order of one turn at a time stages.
Yep, I'm just...
So Cayenne heads on over to get a better look and see if there's a second mammoth behind the first one.
However, people not being close does not help, and I think me connecting to someone is an action.
Shit. Okay.
Oh no, it's a bonus action.
Well, let Otto do what Otto's doing.
If I move within this way... Cayenne's within 30 feet of me, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly pop this for my entire team.
Yeah, plus 10 to stealth. Okay.
And then... Because I don't really want to do combat, and I just want to know what the details are right now. Going to... turn into a wolf. And... I guess that's me, unless I'm allowed to sniff the air for details.
Oh, that's just an action. Effectively an action. Yeah, it would basically be a perception. You want to get their scent, is what you're trying to try and pick up the scent. That's what.
Yeah, I just want to know how many there are at this point.
You can't get an exact number. But you can get a general good whiff on the scents that are nearby.
Aye.
Be useful for information.
Okay. I'm gonna sneak over here and stay really low to the ground so they can't see me. I'm assuming they're not tall enough to see above this plateau, right?
Sorry, I was having a coughing fit. Um. It would be above the. Not from like.
I'm not standing. I'm like doing that little like doggo crawl.
No, I'm just trying to remember the numbers. So I said 20, 25 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to directly see you at this point in time. Like, if they were, like, here or something, then maybe. Because from this angle, you're on the edge, but there's a chunk sticking out between you and them.
Yeah, can I see or sniff any more than the 2?
You get a generic with... It's, you know when you go in the country and past a cow-filled field?
Yeah, it's just all the same
That's
smell.
all you
That, it's that smell.
Okay.
It's that kind of smell. It's just there, and it's sort of like if you lived in the country, you wouldn't freaking notice, but because you don't.
I feel like I should have
Everything
chosen.
smell like cow poo.
I feel like I should have chosen Fox instead. For fuck's sake.
It's fine.
Alright, well,
Real is going to begrudgingly waking up and stuff when that's courtesy of Zoho.
I'm gonna.
who is-
Let me just double check how much distance I've spent so far. There. There. I've got 5 feet of travel left.
Ooh, 1 square. So Zoho, after basically dragging Real awake, okay, whatever it took,
Mm-hmm.
and then also has. I'm sticking this in the tent just for now.
Yeah.
And I've also gone to check out that direction. What is your plan? Yeah.
So,
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have a action or something you wanted to do?
He's just gonna go right here. Just hide.
Oh, okay. I won't bother making you roll because.
Honestly, I have nothing else. I have nothing perception-wise that I could do here. He's only good in battle.
Should probably do this just so I have a. When they move.
Oh dear. I might be in trouble here.
Yeah, do it that way around. That makes more sense. Actually, that does make sense. Orin saw them, ran off. They moved forward a bit more, and went to have a look what's going on. Yeah, this makes it. So Farin, what are you doing now? You've gone and disturbed everybody.
I am. Oh, did they actually move?
Yes.
No, I'm just doing stuff in turn order just to keep everything organized. We basically have a turn's worth of stuff.
I transformed and also blanketed everybody with a layer of 10 quietness, basically.
Hold on. Close, damn it. I hate how that's doing that. I can only go 35 feet. Or 30 feet. I am going to... I thought about it, but now I'm thinking maybe that wasn't... Maybe it might not work. Oh. Damn it. I hate this. It actually makes it a little harder than I expected. I'm gonna hoof it up by Zoho. For the moment. I'm also gonna drop my mini-me behind me.
Okay. Wait, did you fix it after you?
I've had a day and a half, so I
Yeah,
would've
you
had
just didn't
2
specify.
days.
I'll give you benefit of the doubt right now.
I, on the other hand, am going to do a different one. I'm going to do the flamethrower for once.
Okay.
I don't, and this thing has legs. I must
And
not
they all
forget to
technically
specify.
have legs.
But it says to specify.
All little wheels.
It can't, obviously can't move this turn, I'm guessing.
No, it's basically just where you plonk it.
I'll plonk it there for now. And that's it for the moment.
So, as you guys kind of like, bit of rushing around. Yeah, mammoths are on the move. And not going that fast though.
Oh hell, why am I even thinking of doing this? Oh. Oh no, there's another one.
Oh no.
Oh.
There's a whole herd of them.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
not
it's another couple.
horrible.
Okay. Back to the
Gives
top.
us it gives us a chance to choose.
Technically, we're back to Cayenne. Oh, I went too far. So, Cayenne, you see more mammoths coming.
Jesus. Fuck. I use my bonus action to connect to Otto. So I see him. I tell him as soon as he can, around the corner, there's more mammoths. As I try to wave at Thorin to find more mammoths. Well, signify mammoths and more of them.
Okay. So we go into Otto, because I'm guessing that's about all you need to do right now.
He sees more mammoths.
We just need to keep it. You currently can't see more mammoths right now. The horse
Why
currently in the
can't he
pads,
see more
because
mammoths?
It's still dark.
Yeah, none of us have dark vision except for her, Faye.
No, I have.
And
elf.
Josh,
Yeah.
but my big ass wolf body's in your way.
I could not be asked to figure out how to do the dynamic lighting on this map without it fucking so many things up. Also, I didn't know it was going to happen at nighttime. Fun facts. So Zoho can only really see. You can hear them at this point, as they're trudging along.
So is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. Want to make sure. Picking up on the fact that they said there is some coming, I'm assuming it's on the same level as me. I immediately book it for Thorin. Attempt to pick him up by the scruff, i.e. collar of his jacket. Are you going to resist that?
I'm going to be questioning what the hell you're doing.
I can't exactly explain because I'm in wolf form.
Yeah.
So you're not resisting me?
For the moment.
And I drag his ass this way really, really quickly.
Oh no. You leave my mini-me in the middle, unprotected.
Your mini-me can move.
50
I'm giving you a
feet.
chance to get out of the way first.
I need to stop. I need to remember to unmute myself after I recover fit. So you move from there. You're dragging Thorin.
Around the corner
Oh.
so he can't be spotted.
Okay. So Wolf is 50 feet, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
20.
And he didn't resist me, so...
No, it's more to do with dragging and pushing.
Oh, okay.
You can't go all that way.
I can go this
you can
way?
basically get.
That, yes.
You can
That's
basically
what I'm
get
thinking.
there if if Thorin's being dragged.
Yeah.
And then it would put Thorin there.
Yes.
Okay, and then we'll go to slowly Bruluggan grudgingly like being woken up early, and it's called exit her 10.
Wait, how did she just get her turn? She would have had her
Yep.
turn right after mine.
You just took your turn. You
This is
dragged Thorin.
This is my second my second turn though.
Yes, the first turn she spent begrudgingly getting out of bed.
Oh.
Second turn she spent slowly coming out to see what the freaking hubbub is.
Oh fuck, we're gonna get so screwed.
Then we're going on to Zoho. You can't see much, but he can hear them coming. And sees Thorin get dragged out away into the darkness by a
Should
wolf.
Can Zoho climb up to here?
That's
Or jump?
it is. It's kind of your decision to make, my dude.
I think it's a basic athletics. Yeah, you could climb it. It's half speed. You have more than enough to get to the top on that because you're bloody. You've got
My movement speed 45.
Yeah, you can climb it.
He climbs up.
You won't be able to go anywhere, but you would be able to get on top of it.
Because if they're stampeding, he has a vantage point. And that way he's out of the way.
It's a little awkward because it's all like from the sounds of what you're picking off, it might sound like a stampede to you because like it's quick beats in heavy foots in succession, but it might also be to do with the numbers not being in sync. But it's probably also a good choice to just make sure you're out the way. That's always a good choice.
Wait, what is feeling guided going? Since they went before me, Zoho.
They got out of 10 to see what the hell was going on. They got up. They're slow starters. They got out of the tent to see what the hubbub is, looking around, blah blah blah. They might have to do next time. Forward!
Oh.
Yay! I've just been dragged off.
By a wolf.
You're currently on your ass with a wolf, like, holding you.
Dragging you by your collar.
Trying to pull you back this way, yeah.
Get out
Can
the
I
way, you
can
idiot.
I see the other mammoths coming?
He has dark vision.
He does, but not because. But there's a rock in the way, so we can't see the ones on this level. You can see the couple there.
What about those?
He
Yeah,
can
he knows those two
yeah,
are there.
he sees those, but he doesn't see the ones
Those are
on
the two he saw first.
on the same level as us.
Yeah, there's a couple on the
All
same
right,
level.
all right.
I let Otto know. You let go of me now. And then, oh shoot, that closed. Why did that close on me?
Just say what you're doing.
That's the thing. I was gonna choose between one of two things depending on the range, but I also want to withhold it. Damn it. Thanks for closing, character sheet. That was really helpful. No description, which makes that more annoying. Okay, no, that's not gonna work. I am going to hold a spell right now. I'm gonna withhold Scorching Ray for the moment. So if I
Okay,
don't
just
need
tick off the spell slot, because that will be consumed even if you don't let it go.
I know. So there you go. Oh, and as this thing can climb up walls, I am getting it to move onto the wall there, and just wait.
So it's attached to the wall.
Yep.
Okay, cool. They're moving at the casual pace. This one continues forward. This one basically is forced to go around this. Yes, little fucker.
Oh no.
This one seems to, for Kayan's perspective, this one seems to be having a little awkward time trying to get over this narrow little passage. Okie dokie. Round to Cayenne. Mammoths have moved.
Mammoths have moved, and I see something sticking out of the corner. Or is that what I think it is?
Oh, what?
That?
It looks like a mammoth.
No, it does not!
That does not look like a mammoth.
There's a mammoth.
Whatever.
Well, with my still connectedness, I tell Otto, I see so far I count 3 adults, 1 child, and 1 questionably an adult.
Questionably an adult.
Can I reply to this, or do I have to wait my turn?
Oh, you can reply. It's just to keep things in
I really
as I
don't.
said.
I really don't think we should be fighting here. We really need to get everybody out of sight. Forget about the tents. We just need to avoid combat right now. It didn't go well last time for us. If we fight now, we're at a disadvantage.
Over there, I got skills. God damn it. Okay, I can't believe I'm doing this. Which one is it? Yep, okay, well, this is my action.
Sending.
to Rill, because I can see someone
To Rill.
crawl. Yeah,
Okay.
I see someone crawled up. Bird. I tell Rill, hide high elevation. 5 mammoths. One of them questionably a mammoth.
One of the questionably. That is the description right now.
We'll let you know more if you or Kaite get closer. And then for my bonus action, I disconnect from auto, connect to Zoho, and give him the same spiel.
Keep out the fucking way. Okay.
Yep, keep out of the fucking way, get out of the path.
Okay. Is everyone going with the keep out of the way, out of the path?
More or less.
I am more or less waiting to see what that blue fricker is. And
Until
okay.
until we can gank one in the corner.
If we're given an
Okay,
opportunity, maybe, but I'm going towards the avoid the shit out of them for now.
Well, in which case, I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. We're going to. Oh, Kaite and Ro can probably clamber up here. That's fine. Zoho's fine where he is. Turret, I'm assuming, is going to climb further up the wall.
yes.
So I just need to effectively know where Wolf and Foreign are going at this point in time.
I'm going towards here and hopefully climbing the wall, and I'm hopefully motioning towards Thorin to follow.
I'll need an athletics check for you to try and get up that as a wolf.
Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to climb up there, and I'm contemplating shit.
You are unable to actually climb it. It's too steep, and wolves are not really made for the climbing.
Oh shit.
Great. Now I'm being left with one
But
of
you
two
are
alternatives.
Where's Foreign going?
I can give you a boost.
No, because even if you give me a boost, you are stuck there, and I am not. Frick. I lose the spell slot if I don't use it, which is the problem.
You've basically consumed the spell slot right now.
Yeah, so if I don't use the spell
can,
now, I lose it.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, because I used the second spell slot, second level
You
spell
lose
slot.
the spell
I only have
slot, even
two.
if you Foreign, don't cast the spell fully. You spend the energy. You don't cast it. You lost the slot. You didn't cause a bunch of shit. Or you let loose the spell and you have no fucking idea what's gonna happen.
This is the DM telling you this is a bad idea if you try and do that.
It shouldn't be a case of I committed to using the spell slot. I have to fire the spell off. Sometimes it's better just to go accept the fucking loss.
Would I be able to make it up if Auto gives me a boost?
Climb up there.
I'm a big
Yeah.
wolf. You could basically just jump
Yeah.
off my back and get up there.
How much movement speed would that use?
Actually, no. Hang on. In the time, well, I'm not going in exact turn order. So yes, with a boost, you could get up there
Okay, I am.
before the mammoths get to you. Yes.
I'm gonna do this then.
So basically, you get up there.
Is that all my
No.
movement speed?
Yeah, we'll just say that for now. You scramble up there. Otto is hiding around the corner because he can't quite get up. What's going to happen is, let's just jump forward a bit. Let's say 3. Where does 3 put me? 1.
Oh, jeez.
We would put that one there.
Oh, gee, it's a frost mammoth.
If we don't.
I don't actually know
Okay.
what I'm talking about. I'm guessing because of the bright blue ice shards coming off his back.
I have a choice here. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. This one's gonna precariously make its way around, not quite as fast. So, a few moments pass, and for the most part, they seem to be oblivious to your existence right now. This little one comes across the tent.
shit.
It's a curious fucker.
Oh, no.
For those who can see it in range,
I can see it.
this little fucker's messing with a tent. Doesn't know what it is. Doesn't. Curious fucker. He basically wraps his trunk around part of the tent with the cloth, and you hear a snapping noise.
We are gonna have to engage because if Mama Elephant
And-
decides to get angry,
No.
And a ping as the piton just gets pulled out, and this thing now has a tent basically caught on one of its tusks and is kind of wearing it as some weird half stuck on jumper where he's stuck his arm down the wrong, like the head hole, and now his head kind of cape kind of contraption now attached to him as he can, with his curiosity, takes the camp with that tent with him. That tent's now that mammoth.
fuck.
It's fine.
There's
It's my
one.
tent. Don't worry about it.
And the group, as long as nothing's like, this mammoth comes to inspect and kind of like can't figure out what's going on, but doesn't seem to be anything living or threatening. So I guess this is coming with us now. And the group continue
Grown. Oh dear.
onward. Just wide enough gap here to get them all through. The little guy and stuff is going to filter in behind everybody, behind the big guy. Cause a bit of a waiting game there. But eventually, basically, the caravan of mammoths continue through the canyon in that direction, and you guys stealthy, plenty of stealthy
Can't we
enough with your bullshit.
Can't we shoot one to get its attention?
Do you wanna start a fight with 6+ mammoths?
I mean, okay.
There's choosing your battles. We can still follow them.
Yeah.
Are there any risks?
For fighting them now? Yes.
I mean,
No, I
There-
mean distracting one mammoth so it breaks off from the herd. Just one.
Are you gonna shoot an arrow behind it into the wall to see what it does?
That's what I was thinking of doing.
Well, we're still technically in combat, so if you want to do it,
You're
on
not
your
in
turn.
combat, it's just so I can keep track of things.
Yeah.
How many times do I have to say it? Tunnel is just useful for keeping things in an organized
Do
manner
I-
sometimes.
Roll to hit the wall here.
You want to let us
It's
a
just-
shot at the wall?
It's just the one, yeah, near the one near the back.
So you want to shoot the wall as it's going through that narrower gap. If it's while it's in
Yeah.
that narrow gap, then I need to roll to hit just to see if you fuck it up or not.
So,
Anything but in that one is what you want.
Go for it, Mouse. I know you got this.
Pew! Nice and
You
easy.
fire an arrow and it flies into the wall just
Dunk.
behind this mammoth.
Uh-huh.
This group basically continue ahead. This one briefly pauses to check its surroundings, as it did notice something, but is unable, but doesn't see you.
Shoot
or
another
anyone
one.
else around.
I shoot another one.
Oh god, he's shooting another one. Oh.
To try and lead it here.
So you're shooting one closer to us.
Shooting a wall.
Yes, trying to lure it away from the pack, closer to us. Yes, yes, that's what I'm planning.
So just as it goes to return to the group,
Thunk,
fire another arrow into the wall next to it.
thump.
I can't believe I'm considering this.
Oh, trust me, I have something hot and primed.
I speak to Cayenne. What if we hit the wall of the canyon and bring it down to block it in and separate it completely from them?
You think I have shatter?
I do.
I have something similar to that could do it.
Okay, so you've got two, and it seems to be trying to figure out what the fuck's going on.
Could, Kai,
Yeah.
can I attempt to use shatter on the canyon wall above them to collapse it to
What's
trap
the range of shatter?
120 feet
Uh,
to trap that one mammoth in the where we are?
Oh, it's actually long enough.
You-
Holy shit.
you can't see.
Ah.
Yeah, your vision isn't that far though.
Spell range is fine, but I believe you need to see your target.
Hold on.
Dark vision only has a range of 60 feet.
Ah, damn it.
Shoot another arrow.
Zoho's effectively just blindly shooting in this general direction, hoping.
No,
I
he's
just
keeping its attention.
I just look at Cayenne. Can you cast dark vision on me so I can see twice as far?
That
No, that's not how dark.
no, that's not how dark
That's
vision.
not how that works.
You have dark vision. He can only apply dark vision to people who don't have it. It doesn't double dark vision if he casts it on somebody who already has it.
Sorry. Wrong spell. Shatter is 60 feet. Scorching Ray
Then
is
your
120
range is as
feet.
far as you can see. You have to get closer for that.
Damn it.
I wouldn't recommend it.
I would have to be on the ground for this to work. Damn it. I don't even know. I guess.
He's not worried about the other mammoths in the pack. He's more worried about the frost mammoth.
Oh, which is coming back.
Oh,
Shit.
oh.
You can't see from where you are.
Cayenne being small, low to the ground, and trying to get visual confirmation of what the fuck's happening past this point.
You see Zoho randomly firing arrows blindly into these walls here.
Yeah, that's why Cayenne has moved to the floor.
You see a mammoth that seems to be on edge.
Now, Kai, quick question. Did I hear anything? Any of these things make noise?
I was gonna say on the third arrow, there's this one trumpets a little bit.
Oh, fuck.
This one?
Oh, this one, the one that you can see that you're randomly firing towards.
Yeah, already that's a
What
red
is-
flag. We need to go.
Zoho stops.
I think it's a little late.
No, not necessarily.
And he just waits.
10 feet. That does not help me.
I
You
could get
heard-
the turret to walk around a little bit because that will make some funky sounds to that thing.
So after you stop firing, a few more moments pass, and then yes, Mammoth starts moving on.
I'm sorry, but
Ah.
clickety clack. Oh, too late. Oh well.
Oh, so close. Okay, that failed.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. We did learn something.
And still follow them.
Yeah, no. The big guy is a herder. If somebody goes astray, he goes back and gets them.
Yeah,
You
but we don't know that.
you
I
don't
know.
You don't see that very well.
Eh.
You're also only 3/4 of the way through your long rest. They only turned up like around 10 minutes into Florence.
So we lost a tent.
You've lost a tent.
I shrugged. If
This
we're
is-
letting them go, I'm going back to my tent and sleeping.
We lost my tent, and it's fine. I'll just share with somebody else.
Or never mind, I'm gonna continue to watch. I'm telling people to go back to bed at this point. Because
It's
they have
almost like,
left. Just keep your ears
We
open.
were
They'll
so
come by again.
close. But apparently we can't separate a mammoth from a herd.
So, it doesn't help that there was multiple of them.
They do have self-preservation.
Have you turned back from a wolf, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so
We weren't in combat. I just used the wolf to sneak and to
I
tell.
thought if I could keep the one in the back from getting to its egg, then maybe we'd be able to ambush it.
Honestly, I'm surprised they didn't just alert everybody else and come stampeding in.
Night vision, maybe?
Well,
that
Besides,
plan
they're not-
backfired.
They're non-confrontational anyways. What made you think that they would stop and investigate a suspicious sound?
Are these two gone?
yeah, they're gone at this point.
Okay.
Last time
So
we
that
dealt with
plan
them, they ran
backfired.
away.
So that plan backfired. He just goes over and retrieves the arrows he stuck into the wall.
Oh, trust me, I was half willing to just use the spell that summons a 20-foot pit of darkness, but then that wouldn't help anyone because we wouldn't be able to see 3 of them?
I think you guys are missing the point. There's something we've missed entirely. They travel
And-
through here clearly regularly, otherwise they wouldn't have come down here in the first place.
So you're suggesting we found one of their usual routes?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
The simplest way
May-
to deal with it would be to explore the canyon and see what parts we can block and set up a trap for next time they come through.
Fine then, Thorin. Alright. Alright. Next time. Right now, I need sleep. After he had finished retrieving the arrows, he just goes into the tent and goes right to sleep.
And I have to restart my long rest, I think.
You did cast spells and things.
Yep.
But if you want them back, yeah, you're gonna have to get the full tire.
Oh, does that count for me as well?
You base.
I did one transformation and one spell.
Yeah, your transformations wouldn't reset.
Okay, so that one would, but Pass Without Trace won't.
I think you're basically having to reset at this point.
So wait, what?
The druid and the sorcerer need to reset their long
If
rest.
you want to
and-
get the spell slots and that back, you have to reset. You'll get everything. I'll say you'll get everything else, but those are considered consumed for this.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
So you guys kind of like sorting out going back. So Real goes back into her tent, kind of annoyed, being woken up, all that fuss, getting cold, only to have to go back to bed, which was the good part, but still a pain in the ass. Zoho's going to rest in that tent. Foreign's doing the watch. Kyan, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna be up here. Resting.
Otto, what are you doing?
Asking somebody if they would share their tent with me.
I just look at Otto. It's my watch anyways. Go sleep with Zoho.
And I go to sleep.
So Foreign's going to start watch again.
Do I need to roll another perception?
Yep. It's a new watch, new perception.
Damn it. Well, at least my long rest wasn't interrupted. I had already started my watch. So, a little too...
You've still lost a spell slot in the process.
Oh, wow. This is crappy compared to before.
That's
That's
fine.
okay. After all that, you didn't even notice. Until it comes around there.
Didn't notice what?
Another mammoth? Are you fucking kidding me?
And I'm
You
ending
gotta
the
be-
session now.
Fucking hell!
Ah, we have a struggler.
Get it!
And that's where I'm ending the session. Because my coughing fits are getting a bit hard to control right
I
now.
can tell. Alrighty, folks, that's us for tonight. We'll see you guys again tomorrow night for some Phasmophobia. And we'll see you guys again 2 weeks from now on Saturday for some more of this bullshit.
Guys, bullshit!
I wish we had another hour of going, because now I'm kind of upset. I am staring down a mammoth. Clearly hasn't missed that I'm sitting here staring at them.
In the meantime, we'll see you guys then.